Good morning and welcome to the Lake District. Pretty grey and miserable day. I did have other plans for today. I was going to go and hike Helvellyn, but I was parked at the bottom and I wasn't going to get any views, so I've had a slight change of plan for today. We're going to go and check out Aira Force Waterfall. So this is where I'm parked. There is a National Trust car park just down the road, but apparently this is a better way to get to it. If I can get the What 3 Words address, I'll post it in the video. So you see the sign there that says Aira Force. First little falls on the way down. Okay, so just below that little falls you've got a sign here for Aira Force. That's where we're going, which is a bit strange because it takes you away from the river, but it does say there's no path that way. Even though it's raining and it's a bit grey and miserable, the views are still incredible. The mountains with the low hanging cloud, just amazing. So we're just coming down to Aira Force now. You just see it over there. We'll go down the path for a better view. So this is down at the bottom. Wow, that does look impressive. I really need to invest in a proper camera again, because that is stunning, but no doubt the GoPro isn't going to do it justice. So this is from the top. Wow, that is quite impressive actually. Even though there's not that much water, still looks pretty cool. So I've managed to get down to the bottom. It does look a bit slippy, so I'm going to try not to fall in. Pretty damn cool. Well, that was actually pretty damn impressive. I'm just going to take a little walk downriver. I don't think there's much else down here, but it's a bit busy at the moment up at the main waterfall, so we just go and investigate. You've got a nice little plunge pool further downstream if you fancy a swim. I think, add a bit of jeopardy to my walk this morning, we'll do the old river crossing. I really don't want to get wet feet, because when I did Wales my feet were pretty much wet for the whole week, which was not ideal. Well, this is quite impressive. You've got a little tiny waterfall, but then it goes down into quite a deep gorge. So this is where the gorge leads to. Here you've got a wooden bridge. That's where I've come from. And then over the other side you've got what looks like an awesome looking swimming spot. I wonder if you could jump off the bridge. I wonder how deep it is down there. I mean, I'm about 20 meters up, I would guess. Not that I'm going to be doing it today. I think I'd need to see someone else do it first. Do you know what? I've just realised I've been a bit of a numpty. That wasn't Aira Force at all. That was High Force. I just checked my OS maps. Always a good idea to do that first. But I thought it was a bit strange. My guide says there's ridges that you can jump off at High Force. When I got to the first waterfall, I thought there's no ridges here. But that's because that was High Force. And we haven't got to Aira Force yet. So, carrying on the journey. Which is great because I'm loving it. Well, it looks like there was a lower bridge down here which you get a better view, but it's closed. So hopefully you can get a view this way. See where the lower bridge is closed? There's a massive tree fallen on it, which is a shame because that's obviously where you get the best view for the waterfall. Actually, I see there is a bit of a path around here, so maybe well, that was a bit disappointing about Aira Force. They put a sign up saying they're building a new viewing platform, and a month before it was finished that tree fell on top of it. So yeah, a bit disappointing, couldn't get a great view. And then I walked back. Wow, there must have been 100 people there. Really should have started earlier this morning, but never mind. Lots of awesome little spots down here, so it's definitely worth the walk. I think they are working on that bridge, so if you want to come here, it should be fixed in the not too distant future. I'm in the gorge now at the bottom of High Force. Another lovely spot, and no people, which is much more my scene. Just walking back up through the gorge now towards High Force. you know what, now I'm at the bottom of the waterfall, the bridge jump doesn't actually look that high, but I would definitely need to see someone else do it first because it is very narrow, but it would be amazing. Well, that's High Force and Aira Force done. It was a shame about the viewing platform for Aira Force, but still a lovely walk, and that first waterfall made up for it. I thought that was the best one out of the lot. Awesome little spot. I don't know its name, so if anyone knows, please let me know. So I'm just heading back to the van now. I would say it's definitely worth parking where I've parked. It's a nice little walk in and you avoid all the crowds. Coming from the other direction, wow, there were so many people. So I would definitely recommend, if you want to visit these waterfalls and you want them to yourself to get a better shot and better view, definitely head here early.